Mondays, February 17th, 2025, about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Henry Aaron, Baseball Hall of Fame. The one stat with Henry Aaron that I'm very impressed with, you would think it's home runs. It's not. You know what stat really impresses me? Total bases. 6,856. He had 15 seasons, 300 or more total bases. That is a record. Number one all time. 15, 300 total bases seasons. Better than Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig and Fox and Williams and all that. Henry Aaron, he's got that stat. The 755 home runs, not bad. But did you know that he never hit 50 in one season? So he was consistent. 30 homer season, 40 homer seasons, never hit 50. I think I'm more impressed with Babe Ruth's 714 home runs. Why? He did it in 8,355 at-bats, roughly, or 8,000 plus at-bats. 714 homers. Aaron did the 755 home runs, but it took him 12,000 at-bats. Come on. If Babe Ruth had 4,000 more at-bats, how many home runs would he have hit? Maybe 900, right? Come on. Got to be fair there. Also, Babe Ruth's ratio of home runs per at-bat is better than Aaron's. So that's why the 755 home runs is wonderful. But the total bases, Babe Ruth didn't get that many. Of course, Aaron played the 23 years. Ruth played 22 years, but come on, he pitched for 6 years. Give him 6 more years of stats, he may have approached the total bases. Would you agree or disagree there? All right, let's look it up. All right, let's go to career total bases. Career total bases leaders. Aaron is number one. I will give you that. Albert Pujols is number 2. Stan Musial 3. Willie Mays 4. Barry Bonds 5. Ty Cobb 6. Alex Rodriguez 7th. And you know who's 8th? Babe Ruth, 5,793. Here's a stat you're missing. All the guys that I just mentioned, Aaron, 23 years, Pujols, 22 years, Stan Musial, 22 years, Willie Mays, 23 years, Barry Bonds, 22 years, Ty Cobb, 24 years, Alex Rodriguez, 22 years, Babe Ruth, 22 years, but 5 of them were pitching. So we can say Babe Ruth got 5,793 total bases in 17 years. Give Babe Ruth 5 more years of total bases, like the other guys have. How many total bases would he have ended up with? He has 5793. Aaron has 6856. All right, let's look that up. 6856. 5976. That's a difference of 880. Give Babe Ruth 5 more years, and let's say 250 bases. I won't even say 300 bases. What's 5 times 25? 250 bases times 5 years is another 1,250 bases. Let's say he got 250, but you know what? Babe was in the 300s, and he had a couple of 400 total base seasons, right? But let's say we added 1,250 bases, because that's 5 years at 250 bases each. And we added that to Babe Ruth's total. 5793 plus 1250. Babe Ruth would have ended up with 7,043 total bases. See, if you if you look at box scores and you look at stats, you can come up with these scenarios. But it's a what if. I mean, Babe Ruth may have had 5 seasons of 300 total bases. Did you know that Babe Ruth one year had, here, I'll bring it up. You know what the record for most total bases in one season? 457, Babe Ruth, 1921. Babe also had another season where he had 417. So that's 2 400 total base seasons. I don't think he would have had 5 400s. That would have been 2,000 more total bases. I think he would have been in the 300s. So we can say Babe Ruth would have been over 7,000. Okay. What's my point? The fact that Aaron played 23 years and got that #1 record of the most total bases, that impresses me the most. All right, this video, we've been going over each season, a video to each season of Henry Aaron's career. I'm in 1972. How did he do? He's 38 years old, 129 games, 449 at bats, 75 runs scored. So he's slipping. He's got 15 seasons, 100 runs scored, but not this year, 75. 119 hits. That's uncharacteristic. He's usually in the 180s. 10 doubles. Did not have a triple. He hits 34 homers. I like the slugging. 38 years old. 34 homers. 77 RBIs. Doesn't get 100. 4 stolen bases. 92 walks. 265 batting average. Uncharacteristic. He's got 12 seasons, 300 or better. 265. He's slipping. 390 on base, 514 slugging, 231 total bases. So Aaron's career is winding down. 38 years old. He's played so many games up to this point. He had so many seasons of 150 games played. Now he's got 129. Not as productive. But the one bright spot of 1972, 34 homers. I like it. We've got 4 more years to go, 73, 74, 75, and 76 for Henry Aaron. I want to look at the seasons in detail. After we're done, we're going to do a recap on Henry Aaron. Where does he rank among the greatest baseball players of all time? I'm out.